you're stuck in my bum. Think I might just come. You're a coneflower. I think you come way too much.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Should I call you mister? Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Don't trust China. China is asshole.
You are gay. You are gay.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. 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 I'm gonna come. 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 Come.
Hello, Caitlin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice. Because I'm a conflower.
Good God.
Oh, man. I found a playlist of just songs like that just make life better.
Dirty kids bop songs.
Yeah. What's funny is it's so funny that that's what kids find funny right now. Because it's the exact same thing that I find funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, www.terribleperson.co. Go there, sign up for the premium episodes. I gotta pay for registration for my car, and Caitlin and I are saving for a wedding. And Kate just bought a plane ticket because she's going back to Pennsylvania. So just sign up. It's $2.
Yeah.
It's $2. We're poor. We po folk.
We are.
Yeah, anyway, Kate's going to Pennsylvania. She's a big world traveler. She's going to a funeral. We will discuss a little bit. Kate had a stressful day today.
Like literally the worst fucking feeling like that I've had in a long time.
Tell people what happened, but don't tell the story.
What?
Like, tell people what happened. This is the intro.
Okay.
Just say what.
I thought I lost my engagement ring, and I was seriously freaking the fuck out.
And guess whose fault it was, guys?
It was not your fault, but I was just like, you need to answer me. Hello? Like I was like texting Grant like a fucking crazy mad woman, and I will fully admit to that.
Yeah.
But I was like freaking out, and there was like I just felt so helpless because there was nothing I could do. I was stuck at work.
Yeah. Well, we'll tell that story in a second. Did you hear about Lil Tay, the 14-year-old internet rapper who died?
No.
She's a girl.
How'd she die?
I don't know.
She get shot?
Well, who knows? I should have read the story before I presented this, but
yeah, you should have.
I got the link here. We'll click on it. Maybe we'll click on it when you get.
Ew.
I'm on herbal Adderall right now.
How's that working out?
It's pretty good. I'm on regular cocaine, but herbal Adderall. that seemed to be a good
balance.
Yeah. Listen, I live a clean, healthy lifestyle, guys. www.terribleperson.co. Again, go there, sign up for the premium episodes. There's like 70 now, and they're fucking awesome. I'm really proud of the podcast, babe. I think you and I have really, over the last couple years, we finally figured out how to do podcasts together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
like consistently. Like we've been very. Do you agree?
I think so.
We've had some hiccups, but remember all the hiccups we used to have? We should talk about that. Actually, yeah. We'll tell you. I'll tell you guys some stories about the early days doing a podcast with Kate, and then we'll get into all the other shit. So thank you for listening.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Caitlin
and Grants are not medical or mental health professionals. How to become a terrible person is for entertainment purposes only. Standard data and message rates apply to messages. Damn it, have some common sense, people.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to How to Become a Terrible Person, a podcast on the internet for whoever the fuck wants to listen to it. My name is Grant. I'm joined by Kate. Kate, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
So, yeah, when Kate and I first started doing the podcast together, we had the learning curve. Because we weren't dating. Like, we were dating for a little bit, for like, what, a year?
I was going to say, we were two dating.
Was it like a year into the relationship we started doing the podcast?
Yeah.
So, like, we didn't really know how to talk to each other, and we still kind of don't. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kate thinks I'm always scolding her.
Our relationship compared to other people's relationships at our old ass ages moved very slow. Like in terms of saying I love you and like moving in and getting married. Like it's just like a process.
Well, yeah. Because also too, we're at different phases in our lives when we met. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was old and planning on dying alone, and then Kate swooped in. But yeah, we would record an episode. Like if you listen to the early episodes when it would sound like we were about to fight, as soon as we hit stop, then we would fight for about 3 hours and yell at each other. And you'd be like, I don't have fun doing the podcast. I don't like it.
I also quit the podcast.
Yeah, if you're the pre-COVID episodes, when was that?
No, it was a while after.
No, but I mean, like, it was before we got COVID. Because remember, I was doing all the episodes by myself.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
I don't really remember.
God,
exactly.
then I got COVID.
It was last year. I quit the podcast, guys.
She said, fuck it, I'm out the door.
I'm like, if you're going to treat me like shit and make me look stupid every single fucking time in front of people, then I'm fucking
But the thing
done.
is I don't, it's not a make you feel, I'm not making you feel like shit. I'm trying to.
Come on, Kate. Let's
I'm trying,
Kate.
Kate doesn't like when I say pick up the energy.
I don't like when because he doesn't have he's not very good at constructive criticism. He's just very he barks orders, or he'll just
tell me how I bark orders.
Say things that are just mean.
Kate, tell me how I bark orders.
Right there.
Okay.
But yeah, or you'll cut me off when I'm trying to tell something, or I don't know, or you can. I'm sure I can hear you getting visibly annoyed. But I'm sure others can hear it too.
Yeah. I think the only times I get that short.
You can't admit that you were you have to admit that you got shitty with me sometimes.
Oh, yeah. But then but it was because you would do something that I would be like, why? I would be like, don't bring this up. And then you'd be like, oh, you'd name something fully. And I'd be like, I don't want to talk about that.
No, you would bring up a topic and then you get mad at me for accidentally saying a name or something. And I'd be like, well, fucking A, I'm sorry, cut it out.
Yeah. So
or I would say a term that wasn't politically correct and I wouldn't hear the end of it.
Well, yeah, because then it'd be I'd spend half.
I was trying not to edit this episode.
Yeah. And then Kate would be like, well, did you hear about this ethnic person?
Okay, I don't say it like that.
She's so racist, guys.
Shut the fuck up.
She's so racist.
I am not.
She's not. She is not. No, but we. So anyway, the fact that you're still hearing How to Become a Terrible Person with Kate and I is a miracle. But we figured it out. I think we hit our stride.
I don't even remember what got me to come back.
You were like, I want to come back.
Oh yeah, I decided.
Yeah,
I made the
and I was like, okay, it'd be great to have you.
But I don't need you.
No, I do need you.
Yeah, you do.
I do need you.
Yeah, you do.
The podcast, when I was trying to do them all by myself, that was just brutal, dude. Anyway, enough about the podcast. Let's get into Lana Del Rey. Got a lot of messages about Lana, babe. How we're Team Lana now. Mm-hmm. Fuck Taylor Swift, Team Lana. And I got a cool message from Courtney.
From Lana herself.
Yeah, from Lana. Oh, you know what's funny is I told my dad. I was like, hey, I tried to be like, hey, there's somebody down in Muscle Shoals right now that you should see if you could meet. He was like, who is it? I was like, Lana Del Rey. And he was like, is that one of your friends? So that was the vibe. So
you should have gone along with it and been like, yeah.
Yeah, Dad, just head on down there. So I got a message this morning at 9:30 in the morning. Oh my God, Grant, I was so afraid you were going to talk shit about my queen Lana, but you didn't. That makes me so happy. I'm obsessed with her. And she said she worked a few small shifts at the Waffle House in Alabama down the street from my dad, the one that my dad and I went to. Oh. No big deal. I've eaten at the same Waffle House that Lana Del Rey worked at.
It's not as impressive when you went there before she did.
I know.
Okay.
It is more impressive because I'm
just letting you know.
I'm how many years ahead of Lana Del Rey in terms of cool? I still haven't.
Waffle House is not a new thing.
Yeah, but the Waffle House in Florence, Alabama, babe. So anyway, I said I don't know any of her music, but I'm obsessed with her. She's so much cooler than Taylor Swift and seems like way more of an actual artist. And then I said the studio she's recording at is down the street from my dad. And Courtney said, fuck Taylor Swift. Lana is the reason why Taylor exists in this world. LOL. And she is literally a poet. I recommend any of her music videos, and I know every album by heart. and have them on vinyl. Kate, you're probably like, this is a little boring. Come on. We got it. You like Lana Del Rey. And then she hit it with, and she's fucking hot. And I liked it. And then she said, I'm straight mostly, but I would scissor the fuck out of her. Oh, did I say her name was Courtney?
Yeah.
Sarah. I meant to say Sarah. Sorry, Sarah.
Wow.
Sarah with an H. So Lana Del Rey. We got a lot of Lana Del Rey fans. We scored some points.
Good.
With the people. And also Eric sent me a message about Ozempic.
Oh.
Yeah. I felt a little weird. Last week we talked out of school about Ozempic a little bit.
We didn't really talk out of school about it.
I'm just saying we didn't know about it. We just were like, oh, yeah, it's a diabetes medicine. I literally know nothing about it. I just made up everything I told you last week. And most of it happened to be right. I'm like Bradley Cooper from Limitless.
I knew
I just
it was a
absorb.
diabetes medicine.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
Okay, well, just because you didn't know something. So
Kate?
you're saying you didn't trust what I was saying
Stop
to be true?
Screaming.
I will fuck you up.
Okay, what?
I'm wrong a lot of the times, but I wasn't wrong about that. I knew it was a diabetes medication. Diabetes.
What's going on this weekend?
Didn't I already talk about this?
Well, a little bit, but what? So you're going to Pennsylvania?
I'm going to Pennsylvania. I'm already taking a week off work so I can go to my great grandpa's funeral.
Do you want?
And he hated Italian food, so we're gonna celebrate him by after the funeral.
Your grandpa
having an Italian, like a dinner at or a lunch in an Italian restaurant.
Your grandpa didn't like sauces.
Like,
what would they explain? What he didn't put on his?
So he didn't like cheese. He didn't like any type of sauce. Like not even ketchup. Like I don't think he liked honey. He doesn't like spaghetti sauce. Like he'd rather just have buttered noodles.
Kate.
Yeah, pretty much like barbecue sauce. No, like he just doesn't like sauce of any kind.
This music doesn't seem appropriate, does it, for talking about your grandpa? I think we should maybe put something a little bit more solemn on.
Girl, I'm trying to get your pussy.
It's not funny.
What?
That's not very nice.
He loved this song.
It's not very good way. That's not a very good way to honor Orion.
What do you mean? We had so many conversations. He would text me. He'd be like, "Oh my god."
He texts you on his jitterbug cell phone.
Yeah, he'd be like,
he literally had one of those.
This jitterbug is lit. I'm with Nancy listening to David Banner right now. He was so picky. And is everybody in your family that picky with their food?
No, not even close.
Oh, really? What are you picky about?
You
don't like turkey?
I don't like
which
turkey.
Which is weird.
I'm starting to come around again on pork a bit. Like if it's like pork ribs or whatever, bacon, like I like that. Sometimes I'll eat an occasional like something with ham in it.
Yeah, and what's
but
funny,
like a pork chop, I'm still like
when we moved in together, I was thinking, you don't eat turkey, but I would buy pork, and I'd buy pork chops, and I'd buy cutlets and stuff like that, and you were like, I don't eat these. I do not eat these.
I don't eat pork.
But then we got you, but you do bacon.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm starting to come around again on like pork a bit.
I like
certain pork products. I'm
ribs.
Really okay with eating.
Kate likes ribs.
But pretty much the only thing is like most seafood, like unless it's like a mild like white fish, and occasionally I'll eat like a scallop.
Why is it gotta be whitefish, babe?
Do you know any blackfish?
Sure.
Okay, like what?
The flounder from Little Mermaid.
He was yellow and blue.
And he was like, "What's up, Ariel?"
And flounders in real life, aren't they like gray or brown?
Did they make since they made the Little Mermaid with Black Little Mermaid, did they make all the other characters like different races? Was Sebastian still like, Lord of mercy?
Or he's now like an Irish guy.
Is he?
Just kidding. I don't know.
Like, wouldn't that make sense? If we're swapping out. Yeah, right?
I mean,
you're like, hey, we're like trying to say that like race, whatever, inclusivity is a thing. Why wouldn't you change all the other
He's like a cold weather crab.
Yeah. He's like
he's from Greenland area.
Hi.
I don't know how they talk.
My name's Sebastian. Under the sea. What? Lot of mercy. So, what were we talking about?
My grandpa, my great grandpa. Oh. Yeah.
And we got into Little Mermaid.
You got into Little Mermaid. And I was saying how we were talking about how he's really picky.
Yeah. No
I'm not
cheese.
super picky. The only thing is just like seafood. And
what's your least favorite food? What's the least favorite food that you can point to and say, fuck this. I'm never having it again. Never want it again. Never want to look at it.
Well, I'll just go with this because it's like recent memory. But when I was in Greece, I had moussaka. That shit is nasty.
What is moussaka?
So it's like kind of like a lasagna. It's like a lasagna, how it's like layered, but I don't think there's any like noodle. So it's like rice, ground beef, and then like I think like peppers and onions, and
Sounds
like all
great.
that stuff was fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then on the top, it was like probably like half a fucking inch thick of, they called it bechamel sauce. So I was like thinking it was just gonna be like kind of like similar to like, I don't know, like hollandaise or something where it's just like creamy and like.
What's it called? Bechamel?
Yeah. Because that's pretty much just like a cream sauce.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So what was it?
It was like this fucking gelatinous.
What
I don't know.
Like?
People are like,
what does it taste like?
Like tapioca or something.
Tapioca doesn't really have any flavor. It's just
That's what I
sweet,
mean. It didn't really
vanilla-y.
have like a flavor, but it just had like a weird like gelatinous like consistency.
And
to
so
it.
that was on top of the ground beef
Yes,
and rice.
and everyone was like, "Oh, is that like mashed potatoes or something on top?" And I'm like, "No, I think
like
this is
risotto or some.
Yeah, I'm like, "No, I think this is like the bechamel sauce or whatever." But it was just like, I don't know. Maybe it was just at that place, but it was just like, yeah, it was like Jello.
Jello.
It was just really, it was not good.
Jello, it's me, Zach Baggins. I'm standing in front of Springs at Red Mountain apartment complex where
we are investigating unit 2.
Baby, why'd you we could have just left it. I didn't have to edit that, but then you actually gave our real apartment number.
Well,
26
you
30 North Power apartment Mesa, Arizona. Zip code.
That's the wrong address.
What is it really?
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said 26.
What is our address? 20. Oh, it's a 9. There's a 9 in there. I wonder how many things I've put the wrong address on.
And they're just like, no known address. So I guess we'll go with this one.
Well, that's interesting. Okay. So Lil Tay died. I brought it up in the thing. You're not familiar with Lil Tay?
No.
So you've probably seen her. This literally just happened. Let me see if my computer would speed up. Have you ever seen this girl before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's dead. She dead. She's 14, and there's all these now allegations coming out that her dad abused her and that her brother also died under mysterious circumstances.
Oh, how long ago did her brother die?
I don't know, but he was 21, maybe 2018. No, maybe before 2018.
Okay.
But do you
That's
think
some suspicious circumstances?
Yeah.
But honestly, if she's like famous on social media or whatever and making money, like why would you want to murder her?
Right, it's cash cow. That's
'Cause,
why
like,
I just don't think
as a parent, her being like only 14, like pretty sure you have like primary access to all of the funds she's making.
I don't know. Did we talk about the ring yet? Yeah, we did. Oh.
I mean, you said for me to bring it up a little bit.
Yeah, so I get a call this morning at 8. What? No, probably.
It's probably like
8:15. Yeah. And Kate's like, I can't find my engagement ring. I don't know where.
I'm like literally like crying on my way to work.
And I was just like, Kate, it's fine. I'm sure it's somewhere. You know what I mean? But I think like you.
Well, I think the reason that it freaked me out so much is because I looked down like when I was driving and I just noticed that I didn't have my engagement ring on. But I looked over at I've like pared down on my rings the past couple of days. Normally I have like 6 rings total. But lately I've just been wearing 2. One of them's my engagement ring and then I have one on the other hand on my pointer finger. And I looked down and I noticed that my engagement ring wasn't there. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I just forgot to put my rings on. But I look over at my other hand and I see that my other ring is on. Well, I'm like, well, I wouldn't have just put on that one ring and not the other one. So that's like why I was so freaked out about it.
Freaked out.
And then that's when I called you because I was just like,
I can't find my.
Can you please look for my ring when you get home? Anyways,
No, and she goes, will you look for my ring when you get home? And I'm like, yeah. And you said, when are you getting home? And I said, after work. And you were like, when is that? And I was like, I don't know. And then you, again, were like, when are you going to be home? And I said, after work. And then you were like, well, you need to check. It's very important. And then I come home, and you didn't text me really the rest of the morning. But then as soon as I got home, you were like, did you find it? And it was this panic, hundreds of text messages coming through, and you were like, answer me. And I was like, do you want me to look, or do you want me to sit on my cell phone and answer you? And I was like on the floor doing the thing. I literally tore up the bed, tore up the drawers, tore up the bathroom, tore up the closets, did all this shit. It went through the whole carpet, ran my fingers through the shagginess of the carpet, picked up all this hair, all this whatever. Scott's like, what the fuck's going on? You're texting me. Zzz, 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 zzz. And then you call me and you say, I think I may have dropped it at the gas station.
Well, that's because that's when I noticed
Right.
it was missing.
So
like,
I leave the apartment and walk to the gas station and look at the gas thing at the pump, and there's no ring. And then I go inside and I go to the counter, and this guy's buying cigarettes in front of me, and I just walk up. I go, hey, did anybody turn in? My fiance may have lost her engagement ring here. Did anybody turn in an engagement ring? And the guy's like, typical gas station guy. He's like, and then he reaches into a drawer and he holds up clearly a man like size 12 ring, and he's like, is this it?
And you're like, how big do you think she is?
Do you think my fiance is The Rock? Do you think Michael Clark Duncan is my fiance?
I'm like engaged to fucking
What is
Shrek.
it? Is it fiance with the little apostrophe umlaut thing over the E when it's a girl or when it's a guy? I never know how that works.
I think it's over both of them, but then
two E's.
noticed, you pointed out to me that like the girl version of fiance has 2 E's, and then the guy version of fiance only
That's
has
what it
1.
is. Okay.
But I'm pretty sure they both have the little accent thing.
So the guy behind the counter holds up that ring, and I go, that's not it. And he's like, oh, sorry, dude. And then the guy buying cigarettes, clearly probably a married guy, put together, was wearing polo shorts, khakis, or polo shirt, khakis. And he goes, hey, good luck, brother. So then I come home, and you're still freaking out. You're texting a mile a minute, and you're like, you're not answering me. And I just merely asked you when you called. I go, is it in your car? And you go, it's not my car. And I was like, okay, I'll continue looking the rest of the afternoon until you get home. And then you call me, and you're crying. And you're like, it was in my car.
I was just so relieved that I had found it. I was just like, oh my God. It was very emotional morning.
It was very stressful. It was high stress.
It was very stressful. I was like, fuck. And now I'm like, I should insure this. Because if I lose this, there's no way I'll be able to replace it. I mean, not at this point in time.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do if you lost that ring.
So, yeah, I feel like I'm going to look into that. Because if I ever, but also, I don't know if we told everyone this, but my ring, like the center diamond, it used to be part of my great-grandmother's wedding ring. Yeah. So, like, we got it, like, reset, reconfigured into, like, what I wanted. And so it also has, like, a very high sentimental value to me. And I was just thinking, like, oh, my God, did I seriously lose because it was my great-grandmother, the one who was married to my great-grandfather who just died. I was like, did I seriously just lose her wedding ring, like, 2 days before my great-grandpa's funeral? Like, I'm just going to feel like the worst fucking person in the world.
Well, I mean, I know we joked around, but I'm sorry about your grandpa, babe. I
No,
know I
it's
said
okay.
that. I feel bad because that sucks. You have a young family. You have like a...
Yeah, when I told some of my coworkers that I was like going to my great-grandpa's funeral, they were like, oh, I'm really sorry. They're like, I'm surprised you still have a great-grandpa. And I'm like, yeah.
My great-grandpa died, I think, when I was 3 or 4, the last one.
I just kind of, then I was like, well, that's what I told them. I was like, I have a younger family. Like, my mom had me when she was 16. My grandma had my mom when she was 20.
Teen moms.
Yeah. They could have definitely both been on Teen Mom.
Teen mom.
I also wanted to say thank you because you're going to be watching the animals while we're all away.
Can't wait.
I know, you're really excited.
So excited.
My mom bought you a bunch of food. And
I told her not to.
Well, she did it anyway. Like, she bought you lunch meat, and bread, and pizza, like frozen pizzas, soup, mac and cheese.
I'm going to poop in the vents. I'm going to poop in the air conditioner. Payback. I'll be like, I'll show you. Never go out of town again. No. It's just stressful because, like, you know this, Kate, but, I mean, I have untreated OCD to a degree that is borderline.
Like, sometimes when Grant leaves for work in the mornings, I will wake up because I will hear it's what sounds like somebody's trying to attack me because somebody's like just fucking grabbing the door handle and like pushing in on it, and I'm just like, what the
Well,
fuck?
no, and then it's not only that, like, there's
but
a
you
whole,
do it like 8 times.
Yeah, there's a whole process that goes into leaving, and we have a little baby cat named Scott, little pussy baby, and he wants treats every morning, and so I need to, when I walk out of the door, I don't look up. I just look down at my feet and the threshold, and as soon as the door shuts, then I look up because I just want to make sure nobody runs out. That's my biggest fear.
No little critters or
no critters. And so then when I'm shutting the door, then after I see the threshold's fine, I'll like open the door again and I'll make eye contact with Scott to make sure he's on the counter. And then I lock the door and then I check it 3 times. And then once it's locked, I know it's locked, then I push on the door to make sure it is, because I don't want to keep going do.
Yeah.
And then I walk about probably a flight down the stairs, and then I turn around and come back up and double check it a couple. And then that either happens once or it happens a couple times. I have a trick that I'm going to do when I'm at your parents', though. Just every morning I'm just going to record a video. It's like doors locked, garage door shut. We're good.
Yeah.
So then I don't have to freak
Well,
out.
that's why I always, when I lock the door, because I have OCD and I have been diagnosed with it before. So, okay, when I leave the door, I'm always like door locked.
Yeah.
Because then I'll like remember saying it out loud.
You know the thing that they tell you should have a rubber band and you snap it?
Uh-huh.
At all times, I have a rubber band wrapped 3 or 4 times around the tip of my penis, and I just snap that as hard as I can.
Door's
And
locked.
I go, oh, the door's locked. And like all the blood is just in the head of my penis. It's like purple.
Yeah, it's like
it's like
very dark.
All the blood is just in the front, so it's just like a mace. It's just like a medieval. It's just Kate, www.terribleperson.co for premium episodes. We're going to keep the free one tight this week because you got to continue to pack and stuff.
Yeah.
But vaping on airplanes, not allowed.
No.
How do you do? What's your, because they have sensors now. They have sensors in the bathrooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That will be like, this guy vaped, and they'll come and talk to you immediately.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But can you see the sensors or no?
I think you can. I think it's obvious if you know what you're looking for. But I was just reading about that, and I was like, oh, that sucks.
Well, typically...
You want some lozenges?
Typically, when I take a vape on an airplane, like... Because I just did it a couple weeks ago. Like, I usually am wearing some sort of sweater or something. And so I'll usually, if I can, just, like... put it in my sleeve and then just kind of like make sure nobody's around me, you know, sort of thing, and just do it discreetly, and then I just hold it in. Like, my vape doesn't produce like a plume of smoke every time I exhale, so I can just like take a smaller hit and then just like hold it in, and then by the time I do blow it out, there's like nothing there, and then I usually will like blow it out like into my sleeve or something like that. Just kind of like put my hand up to my face. So, or I'll go into the bathroom, but even still, when I go into the bathroom, I'll usually just like like whenever I'm on the plane, I'll just like take smaller hits and then just like try to hold it in. And that's kind of what I've been doing at work, like in the bathroom. And yeah, I do that at the airport in the bathroom, like before you get on the plane.
That's interesting. It's very illegal. I'm going to report you. If you're listening to this, report Caitlin to the authorities. Please.
Please don't. I really don't want to get like kicked off a plane.
That would suck
That would
so
really
much.
suck. Or like, what if you were the reason? Like, what if they like rerouted the flight or some shit because of it, and like you were the reason, and then like you just had to also get like fucking arrested or some shit, but then like deal with a bunch of people just like talking shit to you.
I mean, at this point in my life, I think that's the more realistic, bigger fear for me is freaking out on an airplane. Not crashing. Like when I fly now, I'm like usually on drugs, like on like I'll take like edibles and stuff, and I always take way too much.
Like,
and then I'm like, this is gonna be the time where I'm like, we're in a tube in the fucking sky, everybody.
like on Bridesmaids, kind of.
I've never seen Bridesmaids.
Well, she's like.
I don't support Al Qaeda, so I didn't see Bridesmaids.
She was
babe.
given an Ambien because, like, by one of the other girls, like in the bridal party, she's like, "Oh, this will help you sleep" or whatever. And then she was also drinking, and then she just like wakes up from one of her little naps, and she is like hallucinating, and she's like, she gets on the little loudspeaker, and she's saying something about how there's like a woman on the wing of the plane, a colonial woman,
like the Twilight Zone thing.
Yeah. And so
went,
then like they literally have to like land at the closest airport.
She went full blown Roseanne. Did I play that audio on the podcast? The guy who just stole the plane.
No.
He's a mate. He was a baggage handler.
and
he stole a 737.
I'm gonna do it.
No, he gets on air traffic control, and they're like,
so was nobody else on the plane at that point then?
No, it was just him. And I wonder if I can find the audio. Yeah, maybe I'll play it on the premium. Yeah, I will play it on the premium episode, but here's the setup. The guy steals the plane, and air traffic controller starts talking to him. And he's like, "Hey man, I'm just I think he's drunk. I think he said he was drinking or something along those lines." And he's like, "Yeah, I just wanted to take this thing off and just see what she could do." And he's like, and then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna route you to this airport." And he says, "I think I'm gonna go over by the mountain here. It's up in Pacific Northwest somewhere." And he's like, "I'm gonna take it around the island, and I'm gonna do a couple barrel rolls, and then I'm just gonna I'm just gonna keep flying out there." And the guy's like, "Well, we should talk about landing." And he's like, "Oh, they're gonna be so mad at me, but yeah, I'm not gonna be able to land this thing." And he's like, I'm just gonna do it. And he's like, I'll try. But he was like, I'm planning on dying. And he crashed and died.
Jesus.
I'll pull the audio up on the premium episode. But www.terribleperson.co, go there, sign up, please, please, please. We've got a lot of subscribers now. It's a nice little clubhouse. I like to see it grow, and so does Kate. Makes us feel good.
I don't really see the numbers. Grant doesn't, provide that information to me. I would like that information provided to me. So maybe he'll start.
What do you mean? I tell you.
I want to see it.
Why?
Seeing is believing, okay. Grant.
Anytime you want, babe. Kate's trying to get into the podcast consulting business, I guess. She's going to be like, people don't like it when you talk about conspiracies, especially 9/11. You shouldn't do that anymore.
Well, I mean, it would be nice to see how I'm performing.
The thing is we just need to figure out, the thing that we really need to figure out that would be cool, and Funeral Home Stories helps, because every time I release Funeral Home Stories, Terrible Person grows a little bit. But we need to figure out how we should advertise how to become a terrible person. Because that will help us grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what the fuck is this? Like, we do have thousands of listeners, which rules. But, hey, that's it. How would you describe this podcast? If you're listening in your bed, if you're diddling yourself in the bathtub right now, how would you describe our podcast?
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. And then we'll make an ad. Or maybe, are you a voice guy? Do you want to do our ad? Do you want to make an ad for us? Make a fucking ad for us. Yeah, if you want. Or at least give us suggestions, and we'll go over the suggestions maybe
We'll start
next
with
week.
the suggestion.
That's what we need as a salesperson, though.
Yeah.
We need somebody who gets
Well,
it.
you were supposed to have that, but
True. I was supposed to have a lot of things in the podcasting
things
business.
happen.
Also, shout out, I got a couple messages, but I've been sober now, or alcohol-free for 11 years.
Like officially?
Yeah, August 1st was my 11 years.
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I figured you'd remember because it's important to me, but like your engagement ring, baby.
Oh my God. Did you really expect me to remember?
Seems to be forgettable.
Did you really expect me to remember that?
No. I didn't expect you to remember it. I hoped you would, though.
Oh my God. What'd you want me to do for you? Buy you a milkshake?
Something.
Okay, well, I started a new job.
Yeah, we went to P.F. Chang's. I make you dinner every night.
We split the P.F. Chang's meal, so I bought you carts. Remember what the deal was?
Yeah.
I paid for your cartridges and you paid for the lunch.
Yeah.
So honestly, you probably got the better deal.
Babe, let's not talk about better deals here. Because I made all the food this week, so...
Oh, here we go. We're going to start arguing about finances.
I just have none.
Finances.
There's not really an argument. $0. I wish I would have won the lottery. Oh, by the way, Kate, can you pull up I got the lottery ticket there. Let's see if we won.
I don't really know how to read this.
All right, well, I'm just going to read numbers.
Okay, well, what
look,
has to match? Like
look,
the rows?
49.
49. Okay, there's a 49 on
Okay.
here.
5.
There's a 5.
53.
There's a 53.
Okay, cool. 7.
There's a 7.
19.
There's not a 19. So we had 4 out of the 5.
36.
We do have that.
6.
Yes.
So what do we...
We don't have 19 or whatever you said.
I'm literally reading the same numbers off that lottery ticket. This was supposed to be something else, but I literally read all winning lottery numbers.
Oh, 19 was the mega.
Christ.
I wasn't looking in that
All right,
column.
we got to switch over to premium. Bye, guys.
I didn't see that over there. Babe.